Oh god blimey, it's like the stars going off there. Alright, okay. So, very quick check on something. Yep, we're going right there. Alright, so sort of good news, though it almost became bad news yesterday. There's a game. Let's just start at the beginning. Rimworld itself is working fine for the most part. Yeah, there's occasional glitch here and there, but I would consider it to be the game working fine. OBS works fine. Something between the two is causing intermittent issues, and I have not been able to try and figure out what it is. I uninstalled a couple of mods yesterday. Almost bought something up because I did it incorrectly, but that's on my fault. Oh, the beast has awoken. But I managed to reinstall them and roll back a little bit. So whilst I was on my lunch break to sort of catch up with things to how I would have done yesterday, I was playing the game on my lunch. Did a bit of progress, no issues whatsoever. I mean, yeah, well, no issues that I had to be concerned about. I mean, yeah, there was occasionally a little bit of slowdown when stuff was going on, but that was to be and a ridiculous number of fires as per normal, but nothing to make me concerned. So there is definitely something going on between OBS, which works fine, and Rimworld, which works fine. So over the weekend, because this is something that's going to take time, because I'm going to have to check each one individually, I'm going to see what mods I can remove, just to sort of speed things up a little bit. But I don't know, maybe. A few other people have said that, yeah, it's really odd how somebody can have like exactly the same setup, but because they've been playing the game a little bit longer, their saves start to go weird. And one thing that did pop up, and it seems to, he says cross fingers, is having lots of saves seems to exacerbate the issue. That doesn't get rid of it, but I'll show you here. I have basically I'm gonna keep basically like the last 3 main saves, not including that one because that's my off-stream one that I was using for testing, even though technically I've merged them together. But you can see here like 16 things like that, so I'm going to get rid of that one as well. So fingers crossed I should keep it to like, I may even reduce the autosaves down to, right, actually let's do that. Let's reduce the autosaves down to 3. Just there we go. I'm not going to restore it. Set in development mode, graphics. Yeah, I don't want to turn off texture compression. Yeah, screen shake intensity. I don't know what that does. Audio, yeah, okay for that. So yeah, let's just. Now, like I say, I have managed to make a little bit of progress over my lunch break. But today's more of a testing. Yeah, today's more of a testing stream. Testing with OBS, I should say. Now, the other option that I was hoping I didn't have to do would be to either. Well, there was 2 options that were floating through my head. One was to completely restart, adding in the ideology stuff, which I was very tempted to, but like, you know what? No, I'll be good. And the other one was just to stop. I didn't really want to do that because I'm now that I've got to grips with the game, I'm really freaking enjoying it. And the cat is just down there. So that's it. I don't even know what could have caused it. I really don't. It could have been just one mod being updated. I think so I think what I will do, over the weekend, I will see if there's ones that I'm like, you know what, I'm not really playing with that. Let's delete that one. Or that's not really having an effect. Let's delete that and things like that. Making sure, first of all, though, I make a complete backup of my saves and everything. Now, you'll see on the map, the auto anti-fire turrets were doing their job. And I'm not joking. They were really doing their job. There was a dry thunderstorm in the game. Yeah, that was a lot. Monuments, excellent. Although, could think we do have two react. Oh, sorry, yeah, yep. These are now working, kind of. It says it's run into an obstacle when it gets to the end. So, because obviously it just can't go any further now. It's going to slowly start to come back. I think there might be like one layer missing, but that's workable. Yeah, this is the auto farm. So we have silver, neutral leaf, and more silver. Because we need silver is the big thing. Look at these bits now. We've got a decent amount of steel coming in. If that drops below, say, 10,000, then I'll switch one of these over, or maybe add a couple more. So Bernard, where is he? Where's our boy Bernard? Where is our boy Bernard? I say boy. Where is he? Bernard. Oh, he's over there. Right. Okay. Yeah, it's a bit of a mess because of the because of that. But you know, we have a couple more drones now, which is really helpful. Dave has now jumped to a new level of Slacker. Let's get him up to, because he's our techno man, so isn't he? What's that one? Reverse engineer. Arcane, manipulate an object or structure to its history of principles, annihilate it in the process. Okay. Alright. So as you can see, yeah, lots of stuff going on over here. They've really made some work on the what do you call it? Let's go with the. Actually, what? Let's change the graphic. Let's go with that one there. That one there. These are all basically the same. They just use different graphics. So there you go. So it looks like we've got different ones going on there. Same for here. Let's see what goes. Okay, so like yeah. So poker table, poker. I need you. So yeah, let's go with one there, and then we'll keep that, and we'll change that to. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, so change to that one. There we go. And then we'll change that one to that. And you know what? Let's change. All right, let's get those like that. Those are fine. Now, are there different roulette tables? Sorry, roulette. Okay. Yes, we have 2 working nuclear reactors now. Almost didn't because I forgot to cool them down on my lunch, and we had what can best be described as I think Chernobyl. Yeah, the entire map went green. Alright. God, yeah, this gunk is just like, well, slowing everything down at the moment because it's like an extra layer of graphics, but it's like, god damn it. Alright, okay. So let's have a look, see what quests we've got at the moment active. Oh, genetics lab. Let's see how far away that is. That's a bit of a trek. Okay. No, we don't want that. Where's the... Where are they? Oh yeah, we have 8 Intel maps, which is pretty impressive. That's 8 ones we can do. You see I've moved the things over there down to here. This is going to be where the Android stuff's going to go, which is why I've made this now. I'm still going to keep this area over here for the Starship, and I'm probably going to expand this, but it's like, yeah, this is... I mean, this gunk does its job, but it slows things down, and there's a lot of it on the map, but hey-ho. Okay, so yeah, this I think I said was going to be for a particular thing. I can't remember why it was. Ooh, Omnibot. That's got some steel. Good for you, Omnibot. I'm not sure I'm trying to do this. Here, I'm trying to build on top of this, but for some reason it's not allowing me to do so. Oh, random fort. Random fort. Okay. Let's see if I've got any, I have to put down a rug. that might work and cover up that unpleasantness there. Yeah, 2 there, 2 there. You know what? Let's build another copy of that. There we go. And we'll copy the settings. Yep, copy the settings from there, and we'll paste the settings to there. Like, yeah. So, right, yes. We need to get silver, and lots of it. That's going to be the main goal for the next, until we can get. Basically, once I can get up to this sort of level, then I'll be happy, because there's a lot of things we need to get from traders and everything else. We're now at the stage where we need to focus on making money, and we can afford to do that. Obviously, this is slowly being developed as time goes on. This is going to be the museum. This will be the restaurant. I'm not 100%. I might change my mind from like here. I may put. I don't know what I'm doing with these two bits. Each time I look at it, I keep changing my mind. So now we've got a little desk and bits and pieces here. We have an Aurora, which is nice. Yep, we have now. Basically, I've set it so this builder bot will work in here when it doesn't have anything to build, but when it does, it'll go off and do that, and it's a tier 5 bot, which is pretty snazzy. What else? So you've got that, which is Bernard. The other ones. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, so I moved these over here as well. Replaced the battery generator, though I may expand those, because we're probably going to need a little bit more storage now. We've got 2 nuclear generators going. This has been expanded a little bit, and I might change and do something about this, because I'm not 100% happy with this area, but I will keep this. Yeah, I'm not happy with this. It's like it's not quite annoying me, but it's like, yeah, I could organise this better. I could definitely organise this better. But for now it's like so, like, yeah, the garden here. Seeing that's a got rid of the ones that are no longer active. See what quests we got. Prison warden. Yeah, we've got those going on. The biotech. The building, which is down one over there. We've got a lightsaber stuff for it, which is nice. Hospitality for a noble, which is, where is it? This is our Jaden. Yeah. Who's idle? Probably Brilla. Oh, right. Where's Brilla going? Where you are going? What can I have you to do? Let's have you working on. There we go. What's the point? Brilla. Where are you going? Let's have you on crafting. Yeah, let's have you on crafting. Yeah, I'm above. It's doing exactly what I wanted it to do, so I can't moan too much. Also, I'm thinking once I've done this, I might replace these with another version of this, because this almost matches up. Like, there's probably like 1 or 2 boxes different, but it just, to me, makes sense to have it like match up a little bit, and then have, what do you call it? One thingy of neutral leaf, devil strands, but then also I have to have the heal root and the rice. So I mean, I could always put like a third one up, maybe like up here or something like that. But yeah, we're showing the blueprints. Where is it? The auto farm. Good evening. So if you see, it's almost exactly the same. Almost, but like it's off by one. Oh, Jedi Enclave. A stealth field generator. Oh, thank you, Jedi Enclave. Wow, that's really cool. That's really freaking good, actually. That's basically an invisibility field. That's really freaking cool. So yeah, we've got 2 drones. We have the nuclear. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm going to pause this for a second. Now, you know, Brilla is my custodes. She is, you know, she's pretty beefy girl. You know, she's biologically immortal. You know, she's got the standard custodes layout. You know, she's probably going to become my first matriarch once I get enough of the gene seed packs to start upgrading her. The thing is, though, I can't upgrade her at the moment for a very, very important reason. Can you guess what the reason is? Well done. Give us a little drink. It's very, very important why I cannot mess about with her genetics right now. She is in the family way. Indeed, yes, she is pregnant. Not only is she pregnant, which, well, first of all, she's a custodes, which is okay. Not only is she a pregnant, this is the person who is her current paramour, shall we say. And because I can look at the, you know, look at the genetics to see if there's anything untoward going on with the child, you know, maybe we can sort of, yeah, this is what the genetics of the offspring is going to be. We're going to have a custodes dragon, basically, which I'm pretty sure is very, very high heresy. Yeah, they're going to have wings. They're going to have the standard custodes thing because, you know, mama, custodes genetics is superior genetics. Egg-laying dragon, darker skin, which is fine. Poo at crafting, very good at enforcing, awful at medical. Yeah. When the Emperor said F the Xenos, I don't think this is quite what he meant. But you know what? I mean, Bobka's got to have something impressive about him to, you know. But yeah, this is going to be interesting. What is his ancestry? He is a Draconori, which is basically draconic people, which is essentially dragonborn. Now, it's because of the very nature of the way the genetics work in this, you don't get the full. It's rare that you get the full whack unless they have like a, you know, very specific things that are going on. But you can see that let us say that the custodes genetics overwrite and are a lot more dominant compared to others. So this is going to be a big baby. This is going to be a very big baby. It's going to be a very big baby with wings, tail, lays eggs. Isn't he a Fulsa? But reduce fertility. But yeah. Now, the good thing about the custodes genes is they give a lot of bonuses. So you see, the stature, which means they're going to be big. Toughness, which means they're going to be difficult to kill. Not impossible, just difficult. Resilience, strength, expertise, and probably the most important, anatomy. This basically means they will get to the equivalent of like 2021 and stop aging. Plus they have all the other gubbins as well. Yeah, I didn't realise, but yeah, in this game, custodies can get with child. It was quite amusing. I'm just like, you know, trying to recover from the shenanigans from yesterday. So I thought, yeah, playing it on lunch break, as I said, and it just pops up. Really, it's pregnant. It's like, oh, wait, custodians can get pregnant? Well, of course they are. They're like the pinnacle of humanity. So yeah, of course they can. Who's the father? Oh, that's the father. Okay. That's going to be an interesting child. Yeah, it's going to be a very interesting baby. I'm thinking about it. It's in many ways. I would say it's actually probably a better choice for a custodi's mother. Could you just imagine a custodi's baby being born to a normal mortal mother? That could cause problems. Yeah, that could cause problems. Anyway, so it's I know we've joked about now having tinkering around with genetics and stuff like that, but I mean, and creating hybrids, but it looks like the games took me literally. I'm not complaining. I just find it highly amusing. Right. Okay. So I need to get rid of the advanced ones, don't we? Okay. I need to change these. I think. Yeah. You know what? Yeah. Let's change. Let's get rid of these for now, because then I can replace these with the upgraded versions. I mean, yeah, you can see how many fires I had because of the dry firestorm. It was like, yeah. Okay. Oh god, yeah. This is where like some wolf thing got in and started bleeding all over the place. Now, originally this was going to be where the nuclear reactor was going, but I realised this is like an odd number and there's an even number, and it was making my eyes twitch. So I thought, you know what? Just in case there's some kind of Chernobyl-like incident, let's stick it up in the mountain. And it also gives me a little bit of space there to put a couple more if I really want to. Hell, I could end up with 6 and it could still roughly fit within... Oh, I could probably thought, actually... I'm not going to build another, I just want to see how many more I can make. So I could probably make one there, another one there. So yeah, I could have 1, 2, 3... I could have 4 more reactors, put them in here, tidy this area up a little bit, and that would be our power supply pretty much sorted. Does need uranium though. Does need uranium, and we've got 2,493 uranium, and every 24 days these use 48. Now I can put more uranium into the reactors to generate more power. But as you can imagine, there is a downside to that, because again, think Chernobyl. Too much goes on in there. Reactor no likey. So I'm keeping it at, apparently it tips over when it's like 50-51, so I'm keeping it at 49. So I've got a tiny little buffer if I need to nudge it up a little bit, sort of push the red line sort of thing. And we've got some uranium over here. Now, the next thing I need to do is I am probably going to do something about this area, because whilst it is working pretty well, I need it to be kind of like more like here, so that we have a little bit more organisation going on with this. I mean, I may even have put the what do you call it? I may even put actually, let's just do this now so I don't forget. Watch that video by Frederick Knudsen about Dwarf Fortress and the story of boat mode. Dwarf Fortress is freaking great. It was what, although I found it very difficult to look at the game because there's like so many other things going on, but from all accounts, it is like the inspiration for so many of those styles of games, like this, like everything else. Like, I know someone who's actually working on their own version of it. like like more for like their own sort of pet project sort of thing. And it's fascinating seeing the progress behind it, and like, you know, they're going like, yeah, that little symbol there, yeah, that's your main character. Like, oh, interesting. I mean, half the stuff I don't really understand it, if I'm brutally honest, but I know enough about programming to at least get the gist of what they're talking about, even if I don't know the exact terminology. Yeah, wasn't Dwarf Fortress done by like 2 people or something? It is so good, taking a shared game from the early days and making an epic tale from the reports by various... Yeah. Remember rightly, it was also... and obviously, correct me if I'm wrong on this one, but I believe that Dwarf Fortress was free to begin with because it was like just basic sort of graphics, but when they updated it to the new version, it's like, it's pretty much exactly the same game. It's almost like Dwarf Fortress 2. And apparently it became one of, I think it's like in the top 10 game Kickstarters or something ridiculous like that. Like I think they hit their target within the first hour, which is wild. Absolutely wild. Oh, Imperial framing, yes. Yes, we've got a fair amount of ceramite now. Okay, we're also, where is it? We are, I'm just doing some other stuff, but yeah, I'm definitely going to be, I think, here. Oh, again, it all depends on how big the vehicles are. Like, I want each vehicle to have its own bay. No, I may like move, like, I don't know, put in like something here. I don't know. It all depends upon how big the vehicles are. This, okay, cheers. I will have a look at that later. This is just a, what do you call it? This is just like a display model, so it's non-functional, that we grabbed from you know, other bits and pieces. We've got a nice collection of bolter shells there for the Moonding. Now, if I remember rightly, we do have some new vehicles as well. Where are they? So yeah, we have the drop pod, which is friggin' massive. We only have 1 hour 12 minutes to spare. Fair enough. What we've got? We've got the Rhino. Obviously, there's the Torok, which is like a sort of other one. But no, I want to have the big boy next. Let's have a look. Where is it? Let's look at research. Where is it? I believe it's a sort out. Oh, here we go. Yes, under Rimworld. There's a lot to go for this. Yeah, so you can have the aircraft, for example. I think that's a Valkyrie. Yeah, I have to get. I think I need to get the STC for that before I can research it. Same, I think, for the basic tanks. Now, the thing about the STCs is we need to use what is called a cogitator, which I've mentioned a couple of times before. There is a major kind of ethical problem with cogitators in this. Now, they sound good. They're like basically, you know, super advanced computers that process STC stuff, and they give like a passive bonus to your research, which is quite jolly. The downside is they require a brain. Yeah, they require a brain because they are basically giant servitors. And if you know anything about the 40k universe, you know how they can be. Okay, so I'm gonna. The things with these is, if I position it right, it will give a bonus to these here. So you go, cogitators. So if I put that there, and I put another one there, you can see, if you look, you can see that. You see, I've got the ceramite, I've got the plasteel, I've got this gold, or there's going to be gold imperial stuff. I've got the components, and that the red text down the bottom where it says 1 not enough stored. That's the brain. That's the brain that I need to get. So I need to pop that. I'm going to pop it there for the moment, just so it's there. I can always move it once it's built. But there's going to be like another bit thing up here as well. I may No, I'm keeping this thing because this is. Oh, that's not quite how I wanted it to be. But you know what? That's close enough. It's hiding that weird bridge thing. I'm trying to find out how to build both a bridge and a carpet on top of it. Apparently there is a way. I can't find it off the top of my head, so we're just literally putting it underneath the carpet for now. Also, it kind of matching, although it is really, really, really freaking dirty because everyone keeps tramping in all their. Anyway, right. So, yeah. See, we've got some silver coming in, which is good, but it needs to be more silver. But okay. So what is it? Yes, I need to reorganize this here. Now it works pretty well as a system. There's, they come in, drop stuff off, everything else drop stuff off, which is good. But I would need to have this, I think, move up to here. So I think what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to put a door. We just put a standard door there for now. What's this one? That is a limestone wall. How much limestone do I have, actually? Let's have a look. Oops, unpause it. Oh, no, I want a standard wall. Okay, how much lime? So we need some more limestone coming in. All right. Let's just go with steel for now. Then if I can put that to there. This is just so I can get an idea of roughly how much space it's going to take up. I'll sort that out a bit. Okay, so let's put in some standard flooring stuff first of all. Paved tiles always like the default I seem to be going for. So once this is done, like this builder bot, I think it is. Once they've done that, we'll start to do there. Trying to think how I'm going to do this because I want them to also have Crimson Host. Interesting. A Sangophage named Nuna is looking for a safe place to meet with one other Sangophage where they won't be tracked. Want to host a meeting? Okay, so they just want to use my space as place as neutral ground. Okay, in return they'll give me a Vanometric power cell, a gene pack of a huge tusks, nice, skill trainer mining, and total value of 3,750 for all day. You know what? Yeah, I'll accept that. Yeah, that's fine. They just want to use it as a neutral ground. Yeah, well, they're welcome to. I suppose they probably know that we have a Sangophage or vampire on. I think, look, he's not going on after us. He's got one of our people in, protective cryo sleep. Why don't we go and have our meeting there? So actually, I think what I will do, I'm going to get rid of this here and this here, so then they can come through, grab all the materials from here, so it's like a sort of everything's together, if that makes sense. So let's have a another ornate door. Let's have that. You know what, let's just have another basic door. Let's have that there we go. I'm going to have one there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. I'll have a nice big wide open door there that they can fit through, so something like that. No, let's just let's just make it a. There we go. Yeah, that's it. It keeps my symmetry brain happy. But because now they've basically been working on other bits of it. Oh, toxic filtration. Okay, next animal toxic filtration. Okay. Until there's something that comes up that makes me go, oh, we need that, like I did with the nuclear generators. I'm just going to let the research just happen organically. Alright. So yeah, we need to have that there. We need to have that over there. This will then hopefully empty the contents and it will go into these ones here. Yep. So let's move that to there. Now we say we get stuff a little bit more organised. There we go. That's the Sangophages, yet they've turned up good. So I want to have this for more, like, basically like these things and stuff like that. Look how messy this place has got. It's ridiculous. Alright, I'll put one of those. Yeah, okay. Pull those away. Yep, so these are then be put into here. That's it. Okay, we can't put one there, so instead let's put it there. And then I can build a copy. There. One there. Yeah, it says it's technically outdoors because there's still what do you call it? It thinks there's no roof there, but I will change that momentarily. There we go. And again, we put some. Yeah, you know what I'm going to do actually? I'm going to get rid of that one. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I'm going to move these. What's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2. So basically, I'm going to replace these lot here with these. I think that's how it's going to work. Yeah. Yep. So once that's cleared off, then I'll haul it away urgently. So then this can be like a production area for something else. I'm not entirely sure what yet. It's probably going to be for like the weapons, armor, that kind of thing. Whilst I do have these here, these are more sort of specialized benches for like the Imperial stuff. This is going to be more for like the generic things. Like over here, you can see this kitchen is now slowly being built up as I have stuff going in there, like the fabrication bench, making those. How many of those have we got? We've got 3 in there now. We need 40 per stage of the matriarch thing, but we can't do anything like that at the moment because Brilla, like I say, we don't want to go tampering around with her genetics while she is in the family way. So let's put one of those up here as well. We'll put one there, and one there. Oops, I need to also put in a, as before, always a hidden power. Yep. Let's put that in there, pop that there, and have that running on the outside. There you go. So yeah, getting more organised. I know, shocking. So yes, here. What am I going to put here? Because I say down here is going to be down here is going to be with the androids once I get the stuff for them. But we need silver and lots of it. So let me just check to make sure those bills are still silver. I mean, I may even I may extend this at some point, but it's not a big deal. Oops, I need to put something there, otherwise that's going to be annoying. Let's go with paved tile there, just to make sure. There we go. Right, let's move you all the way up to there. It should keep the can't put that one there, so we'll put one there. It's basically replacing. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in here. I may need to make some more of these actually. In fact, that's exactly what I'm going to do. You know what? I'm probably going to extend this out to here and make this whole area just a resource storage. Okay, so taking that, we will extend this out to there. I'll leave a little gap so they can basically go in there. So let's also copy. No, don't copy that. I want to copy. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted. Nope. I wonder. Can I? I might be able to get some more room in here by squashing them together. All right. Let's see if this works. This is probably going to make things cry, but never mind. Yeah, this could work. We need to get this sorted out first of all. This is going to be messy for a bit. This is going to be messy. Right, let's put down a paved tile. Pop those down there. Yeah, so I'll fill that gap in once this has been done. Yeah, so if I squish them together, so it's like it goes two, like I did with the fridge here. You can see I do like two, so you got a gap each side, so you can, people can get in as they want. And see, this is slowly starting to fill up now as I get the different resources. Slowly. So I'm going to do the same sort of thing with here. So I'm going to do two gap, two gap, two gap, and that should, if I'm right, give me a little bit more space. Well, unfortunately, I have, except for here. But let's just try. Yeah, let's try that. Oh no, I can't do that. So I should just cancel that because of. Yeah, there needs to be access here, so they can come in, do that, and then yeah, I'll see what I'm doing. Okay. Look how fast this builder bot builds stuff now. Look at it. This is the tier 5 one. I think I need to make a tier. No, we've got a hauler, haven't we? Yeah, let's just mark them for normal haulage. That's it. Yep, see, now picking them up slowly. Very slowly though. Also, there's only so much space I can put in there. Like each thing you can hold 36 stacks. I think each stack is... Obviously for chunks it's like one item. So you can see why I need quite a bit of space. Apparently Omnibot has caught us some cloth gloves. Interesting. Now, hopefully this won't crush them, but if it does, then we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Okay. So let's just put on some silver. Do forever. Same with this one. I think it's going to be silver. Yeah, forever. I think same for here. Yep. Silver. Do that forever. But I think this last one I'm going to keep for. So you got silver. I want these ones down the bottom to be steel. To always be working on steel. Yep. So you got the silver, steel. Yep. These are the silver and steel. Yep. Yep. Silver, yeah, do that forever. But I think this last one, how much uranium have we got again? 2,000. Okay, if this drops down to 500 uranium, then I will switch over one of these to uranium processing. We've also got plasteel as well, so it might actually be worth me. Actually, you know what? Let's actually change that to plasteel. There we go. And we put the silver in there as well. So if there isn't any plasteel, it'll move down the list. So yep, we'll do that forever. And you know what? Let's have this one. That. So we've got plasteel, silver, gold, and then this one will be. No, sorry, click on the right one. There we go. So that'll be silver, uranium. I hardly knew her. And just in case, jade as well. So then we've got all more being worked on the same basic stuff. Yeah. So we have generic. Oh, I just realised I didn't want them to be fueled. I wanted them to be electric. Yeah, I wanted them to be. Yeah, I want them to be electric. I'm an idiot. Okay, so I want to rethink it anyway, but that's fine because the electric ones are more efficient and they can do things a bit faster. Whereas the fueled ones are okay, they're not as good as the electric. So, oh well. Oh, 7666 silver. We need more. Those are rookie numbers. Right. Okay. Yes, as you can see here, this is all slowly starting to be packed away, which is good. So yes, we'll have silver here, steel, the other stuff. There we go. Boom. Organisation. I know, it's scary. See, look how fast these little ones are. Joint offer. Oh! Okay, we have another vampire. We have another vampire who wants to join us. Okay, let me just make sure she hasn't got the same issue that the other one had. I don't mind the blood stuff. That's actually pretty, it's reasonably easy to get. But it's the whole drug addle stuff. So let's just check to make sure that she is. Oh, I thought she's good at melee. Let me just check something. Okay, so he doesn't. Yeah, psychite dependency. So you know what? Yeah. There we go. So the meeting was complete when the vampires want to join us, which is lovely. So which is nice. Get that hauled urgently. We'll have that hauled urgently. Now I think this means we have to make we need to make another one of these. Oh no, we're keeping him here until until that. But it looks like what we can do is we might be able to put in the second death rest cost. You know what? I'm going to make another one. I'm going to put it there. I'm going to move that to there. Yep. Okay. So let's give her a room. Now they can eat, but they need to take blood and stuff every so often. So let's find them a nice little room they can call their own. You know what? You can be here. Yes, we have another vampire now. All right. So this is what was causing me the issue before when I said I tried to fix things and I balked it up. It was this. I balked this up and it was like it was crashing the game. It was bad. But I reinstalled the mod, did use an older save, and seems to have gone well. I say seems to, but it may have just been an incompatibility with something. But you know what? Just to be on the safe side, so I'm going to do a New Vegas silver needed. There you go. So we'll keep this area over here as the crypt for the vampires when they need to use that death thing, because they have to do it every so often. I think it's like once a year, in game year they do it for like 3 or 4 days, like the Odin sleep sort of thing, but for vampires. Excuse me. Oh, it's up here, isn't it? There we go. There you go, that's been fixed. Yeah, we'll move that to there. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure who's going to get this one. We may have to let's do that. Yes, we have a vampire. Ooh. Okay. This is odd. This is Okay. This is actually pretty good. I forgot how good the genomes are for the sarcophages, the vampires. Okay, so yeah, basically, yeah, fear of fire. Oh, that's going to be a problem on this planet. Size sensitive, active metabolism. They are technically deathless, scarless, gene implanter. So we can basically convert people into other vampires if we really wanted to. We still need someone for the let's say for the cogitator. Is we've got everything else there. See, we have the ceramite, we have the plasteel, we have the gold, or we have the components, we have the steel. We just don't have the organic brain. Now, I'm hoping that if a random organ trader happens to pass by in the vicinity, that maybe we can purchase a preserved brain off of them, or you know, maybe if we go on an expedition we can acquire one or something like that. But I'm not entirely Oh, that could work. So I'm just thinking out loud about how to ethically acquire a brain, which again, out of context, sounds really, really bad. But yeah, there's a lot we can do. There's a lot. Let's see. We have a vampire power. Yeah. They are afraid to enter your territory because of Imperials, Sarcophages, and Outriders. They'll be fine. Right, so let's have a look at her gear. She has got a steel knife. What we got here? Yeah, she's definitely a melee fighter. Okay. I mean, not bad stat-wise. Being indifferent. Oh, that's a point. Her work schedule. Right. Okay. So first things first. We'll. Oh no! Nona does not firefight because that will do very bad things to her. So we'll put her instead on doctor duty, I think. We'll put it on 4 in case of emergencies. Hauling, like bed rest, hauling. I don't think do we really want a vampire looking after the kids? Warden, yeah, you know what? Screw it. Let's get that warden. No waiting, could you do that one? No selling. We've not got anything active for that yet. Entertain, we'll keep that on free because that also apparently works for visitors. Mining. Nah, we won't have a mining unless we have quarrying. No, we won't have a quarrying. Art. Maybe. Crafting. She will not do crafting. Okay, because of her stats. Normal healing. Don't need cleaning. Learning. Genetics. I think it. I don't know why. it feels appropriate for the vampire to be working on genetics, so I'm happy with that. Research, yeah, you know what? Let's put on research as well. And for a giggle, it's a bit of spare archaeology. Where is it? Sorry, a bit of spare. In your spare time, some archaeology. Won't do any fishing. I'm not worried about writing just yet because it takes too long. But yeah, that would do it. I mean, we got a lot of ones going on here, but yeah, just obviously seems to be getting on with people, which is good. I mean, she's quite decently social. Bio, yeah, she's nimble. Dance around danger, melee dodging shots. Oh, that's good. That's very good for a melee focused vampire. She's kind. Ah, and she's small. So she's a petite vampire who is actually surprisingly kind, sees that we treat vampires well, and wanted to join. Yeah. Okay. Now, one thing we do have to remember is they do need blood every so often. So we need to have semi-regular blood drives, I think. This is it right now. Oh, look how tidy this is now. Let's just say reinstall that one there. There you go. Same for that one. That's it. Right, so I need to put some more of these up here, don't I? Yeah, and then we'll move that to there. What's it? Princess is okay, good for him. Right, okay, so now that this is kind of, you know what, I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm gonna make the other door. I'll make it there. No, I don't want, no, I don't want that door. I wanted, oh. What's that? Stainless steel wall even. Yeah, let's actually change this to a steel wall. We keep the internal walls limestone. The external walls can be steel, I feel. Well, we've got enough of this now. Alright, so we need to break down this wall, don't we? Oh, there we go. Now, let's actually cancel that. I just realised what I did wrong. Well, not wrong, but less optimal. Here we go. Because then I can put these over here, like you know what? Yeah, let's just put them all the way down here. Let's mash it up. Because it's going to be a nice sort of long corridor then, so I don't have to worry about people going there because they can just go out through that bit. Give us a bit more space as well. Did I do this right? Yeah, there we go. If need be, I can always just put like another door in here and they can go out there. In fact, actually, that's a good idea, Chris. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Door there. Another door there, so people don't have to go all the way around. They can just sort of take shortcuts. Right, so yes, we need to make some more smelters. So, one there. Yeah. That's it, yeah. This will be like silver and stuff along the bottom here. this will be steel, these will be the other stuff. And the beauty is, if I need more than 1% being changed, I can just change the what do you call it? I can just change the billing. I mean, that's what I call it. Yeah, see, it's all going on. Yes, this is like mass storage, the stuff that's going to be worked on for this. And for here. Yeah, this is going to look messy, I know, but can't be helped. And that's it, we'll build another one of those. And we'll pop that there. Yes, this is outdoors, even though it's not technically outdoors, but you know. Right, so yeah, looking at this is going to be, we know about silver, we've got, because those are going to be steel, so we'll have gold leaves, jade, uranium, and we'll set that to do forever. Let's just move the uranium up a little bit. There, yep, set that to forever, set that to forever. Okay, and then, yep, that'll do. This will be steel. And for here, you'll set this to steel. Actually, oh no, let's switch it to the 4 times one, because that means more gets used up all once. Again, actually, no. Let's go back to the original one. Okay, so for here, we'll be. Let's just get rid of all of this. So I'm doing it properly. So here is going to be we'll work on, say, on the silver. So we'll work on silver. We'll do it like that 4, and then if there's any left over, then we'll do it single. Okay. And then. Same for this one. Yep, we'll do for silver that one. That's it. Yep, and then same again. Make sure it's all done properly. Keep it going forever. And last one for here, and will be that one. So if I set this up right, it will do. If they've got enough to do it like 4 times at once, they'll do it in bulk. If not, they'll do it individually. I think that's how that should work now. So like here will be, and just make sure these are all uranium, gold, jade. So same for here. We want with uranium, gold, jade. Set those 2 forever. Organization, wonderful. Okay, so make sure the roof's set up. Which it is good. Oh, I just realised I may need to put a column here. So let's make another one just to be on the safe side. And actually, no, let's just put it. Let's put it. Actually, let's put it in line with this. So that's like, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go. And we'll talk to him. Okay. Oh, apparently they're now working on how to make a piano. Like, alright. You know what? Let's pop and just for a giggle. Let's just put one there, just so it all looks a little bit more organised. I can then move these around as and when I need to. Yep. I'm getting organised. Which I know is shocking, but it does happen. There we go. Oh, okay, yes, I have to move that, aren't I? So let's just make it. I've learnt this lesson before. It's if it's a load bearing column, make a replacement first before you remove it. I've learnt that lesson. That was awkward, seeing half my finger collapse. They're organised, yep. So then this can move to there, that can move to there, that can move to there, that can move to there, and that can move to there. Yeah. Plus, he's created a Masterwork Death Rest casket. Nice. Do we have any power? Again, we don't have any power, do we? Keep forgetting that. Right, so we'll put a line down there. You know what? Let's just have it going to there, just for a giggle. Okay, this also gives me a little bit more space there, so then that can go. I can't go there yet because of the support column. So it's built. There we go. Let's get rid of that one. Does as well. Yeah, the hoarder bot got his work cut out for him, but he's cleaning it up. He's doing a good job. A good hoarder bot. Okay, so like this, for example, let's move this to there. Yep. Try again. Oh, again, yeah, because there's a support column there, right? I'll wait until this is cleared up a little bit before I do any more. Otherwise, it's just going to put even more on the map. Right. Okay. So how are we doing for silver? 7,472. All right. Why are they not? Wait. Stainless. Right. Because saying I don't have enough. I was like, but mate, that doesn't make sense. I've got tons of the stuff. That's granite. Steel. Oh! I was trying to build stainless steel rather than just steel. Right, that makes sense. Yeah, because stainless steel is a completely different thing. There we go. That's why I wasn't building. Because I was building the wrong type of steel. It gave me the wrong type of steel. Yep, same for that as well. Okay. Yeah, see now it's built in. There we go. That makes that'd be why, because I was doing the wrong steel type. Always check your steel types. That's very weird. There you go. So yeah, that goes down to there. And that goes down to there. That go all the way over to there. That goes to there. And we'll have that to there. And have that go along there as well. Nah, screw it. We'll just make the entire thing steel. There we go. What's that? Okay, that's I'm not sure what's going on there, but never mind. Excellent. So people can come in, do the stuff there. That's good. Yes. Oof, this is going to take a long time to clean up. Right. Oh, bloody hell. Can I move that to there? Yes. There. God, this is messy. It's in that transitional period, so yeah, between being one thing and the other. Look at that. Look how quick they're changing the walls. Good for you, little drone. Good for you. Replace the wall with steel. Again, I'll make another one. I've got to be careful because there's that one there. So yeah, actually, let's just put it. Let's just put it there for now. Okay, there. Just trying to think, what can I do here? Reinstall that there because so people can actually, you know, see what they're doing. You know what? Yeah, let's just leave it there. Slowly. How are you doing on Nona? So come on, we've got a freaking another vampire join us. And that's it. I wonder. Yeah, because technically they're not. I mean, are they? They kind of are vampires. They're kind of not. So let's see. Yeah, this is messy, but yeah, working on it. Somebody's dropped a light submachine. That's a point. No, what is your what gear do you have now? Oh, you've picked up a flintlock. Okay. Which is odd because you are a melee person, so we need to give you a decent. We need to give you a decent. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we have that as the preferred one. We'll put you into melee mode, but we'll let you keep the pistol just for a giggle. Just so you. I mean, you're probably happy with your pistol, but I mean, you don't have any shooting skills, but maybe it's a family heirloom or something. I don't know. I just realised as well. I've been talking about vampires, and I'm drinking cranberry juice, which has a blood red colour to it. Like, Freaking good stuff though, vampire juice, cranberry juice. Okay. So this is organised. Ish. How? I was supposed to say, how's that getting there? Yeah, of course, yeah, because they demolished the wall, so. Look at that. Okay, yep, so people can go through that way. A bit of a nice bit of marbling going along here. Have that hauled urgently. Well, not hauled urgently, but do it when you get a chance. Bernard! How you doing, mate? How's your training going? Oh, apparently Bernard is now able to do hauling. Hey, excellent. Our first abomination. People working out in the quarry, which is nice. Okay. Yeah, it's like, look at all this mess. Oh, this friggin' mess. So, I've temporarily sort of turned off these for now, but these things will still keep producing chem fuel because of technical tomfoolery. And we have ammo. I think we're ready to maybe do another expedition. But we do need to get these things. Yeah, like I said, I'm not happy with how this is organised at the moment. This was like a hodgepodge job of mix stuff. So I need to reorganize this. Now, yeah, these light level. Yeah, it's not doing anything because it's night time. Yeah, this is like a long term thing. May have to do something with this as well, but it's not a high priority. This is looking good now. Yeah, this is looking good. So yeah, let's move. Yeah, let's move these to there. Okay. Then move that to there. No, cancel that one. Let's move that one to there. That's it. There's the Aurora. So the way I've set it up is that this stuff here should go to here, which means that the refiners can either get it straight from the pit or from the long-term storage. I might actually put another door there, so they can then have to go all the way around to do it. And they can just go from there to there, and also for haulage. So yeah, maybe I'll move those actually. So there's like a corridor type thing. Yeah, sounds like a good plan. So let's move that to actually no. Go on, move those to there. I'm not too sure about that. Not too sure. It's not right now. Oh god, yeah, it's all going to get messy again, isn't it? Yep. So, why they're not picking up? I didn't realise yet they're doing exactly what I wanted them to do. So, again, I can't moan. Yes, we'll keep this as like a corridor. Keep this mostly free. I think this still stonecutter's table. Actually, I think this might be a good idea to move. Actually, let's get rid of that for the moment. We'll move this back down to into here, and then I could then move this up to there, just all that, and then spread that over there. Yeah, okay. I have a 12% of a plan. And somebody near one of my neighbours is cooking something really nice, and I can smell it. And it smells like a curry or something. It smells really nice. I can't tell what type of curry it is either. It just has a sort of spicy sweetness to it, which smells really good. Right. Okay. So, yeah. Can't do much there. Let's just wait for theirs to grow. So yeah, we have here. Yeah, I think we are ready to do another expedition. However, I'm not going to do it right now because one of the people I would send on the expedition is Brilla, who is in the family way. I think I know who's going to be on my expedition squad now. Without meaning to, I'm not complaining, but without meaning to, the three toughest, most robust, dangerous people in my squad are all ladies. We have Brilla the Custodes. We have Jade the Arcanite. I think that's what she's called. Yeah, Arcanite, yeah. Jade the Arcanite, and we have Nona the Vampire. Yeah, I've got my 3-person squad ready for the next expedition right there. I'm saying without, you know what? If it's to be ladies, I am actually okay with it. Yeah, we still need to find a somebody to. Just say, what are you doing? Oh, I was about to say, why aren't you eating? But of course you are. Yeah, just get your replicated meal. Yeah, we need to sort out the hospital. But I vaguely said I think the hospital was going to go somewhere like over here, remember rightly, which then then leads into the garden, the memorial garden, for patients to go in and have a bimble around. There's quite a few hospitals that have them, especially near me, where they have like a garden for people to go and relax and to chill. Which it's good. It's good for the brain, because if you're less stressed, your body's going to be calm. You're going to heal better. So it kind of makes sense to have places for people to go and just sit and chill, if they're allowed to obviously go outside and for like 5-10 minutes a day, especially like if they're doing like physiotherapy. You're like, right, okay, we're going to take you down to the garden, take one walk around the garden, then we go back in, and then maybe like a couple of weeks later, be like, okay, you've done one walk around the garden, we're going to do 2. Once you get to 3, then you can go home. This is my logic behind this. Plus, also as well, it's like it's just a nice thing to have, psychologically speaking. Have a nice place to go and just sit and chill, things like that. Plus, it looks nice. And even if you can't go into the garden, it gives you can look out the window and be like, garden, lovely. Or things to that effect. Oh, look at this! Look at this one. Right, so let's get rid of that one. Let's move that to there. Excuse me. Look at that. Organised. Organisation. Thank you, Holderbot. You were doing a cracking job. Actually, no, I think I'll do. Because again, it's slightly off, but yeah, I'll do. Let's build a copy of that. One. Yeah, that'll go. So we have one there. One there. Leave a gap. One there. One there. Yeah. So then what I can do, we'll keep this corridor. So we move that then to. Yeah, move that then to there. That one can go to there. And you know what? Let's pop in a copy of this ornate door. There we go. So that'll be like a 4 wide corridor. It will keep 3 of boxes, other gubbins. So let's just copy the settings then to. We'll paste those settings. See if I can find the thing. Yeah, paste. There we go. And see all that. Got a lot more space already. Actually, that I'm going to move up to there. And I'm going to make another copy of that one there. Same for. No, not there. That's annoying. Oh, gift from there. Oh, there's some auramite. Oh, wow, very nice. Thank you. Yes. We expect more from you. Here, have some auramite. Okay, fair enough. But it's like tipping. It's like. One. I'm sort of trying to gauge how much space I can put. There you go. Yeah, so that's going to move up to there. So we'll build a copy of that. There, plus. I suppose I could move that over to there. Now then that would mess up that bit there. Alright, fine. Pop that. No, we'll move that to there. There you go. So there is a logic, sort of. It's looking quite good. Oh yeah, it looks a bit messy, but yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. Do we have it? I know we got some uranium somewhere, but where did we put it? I say we. Where did I put it? That's all the ironwoods. Oh, there you go. 666 uranium. Okay. Right. Right. So we know where it is. It's there. Okay. I suppose yeah, because at that point I didn't really have a need for it. So. Right, so let's do the same as this before I forget. Copy the settings and one. Okay, and paste the settings. Marvellous. Yep, that. So they're working on steel shrooms. So, whilst technically we are, you know, in terms of resources, because there's at least 8, I think I've got like 9 maps that I picked up from that previous expedition to that, possibly like that lab sort of thing. So, once Brilla is, comfortable with leaving their hybrid baby, with, well, the dad will be staying behind, so that'll be okay. But once they're ready to go, then I think we'll do another expedition to whichever. We'll just pick a map at random that I've got from the thing and go right. And as long as it's within a certain distance, like at least a day's travel for now, until we can get flying vehicles. But we have to get STCs before we can really do that. But yeah. And actually, looking at Brilla. We haven't picked up any. No, you haven't. Good. She's got stun battle, which is good. Right. I'm trying to think. How do I get a? Oh yeah, I just have to like click an operation, and say, yeah, can you donate some blood? Yes, let's go over there. Okay, good. I was just like watching these people do their thing, really. It's quite fascinating. This has been hauled away nicely, which is good. It's just obviously the hoarder bots and things like that can only do so much at a time. So yeah, these are for the specialised stuff, like for the 40k bits. I want to try and keep all those roughly in the same general area. So I think keeping this as the manufacturing for generic items or non-40k stuff, I think works well, because we have spaces for the craft benches. Like if I go to these, for example, the Imperial Throne, banners, which is like steel and cloth. What are we working on at the moment? We are working on the piano. There's a lot to do. A lot. Self-propelled artillery. Yeah. We've got here. Cargo helicopter. Oh. Okay, so these are like, yeah. Oh, so this is the thing. In order to research this project, a martial wreck needs to be found and restored. Right. So we would have to find one in the wild, fix it, and then bring the bits and pieces back. Oh, that's going to be yeah, that's going to be a tricky one. So we're going to have to like probably do like a massive expedition onto it, or caravan. I don't know, I prefer calling them when we're going to a specific place. I prefer calling them like expeditions. Caravans suggests to me more when I'm just like hauling goods and doing a trade run or something like that. I mean, it probably is not much difference. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, the robotic matrix and the ER bot, because the ER bot apparently can also deal with fires. So having a tier 5 ER bot, which I think I will put probably down here somewhere. What is the temperature in this room? 17. Okay, 17. So it's a nice 17 in this room. That's a lot of plasteel chunks. Yeah, that's a lot. But we definitely need. Yeah, we definitely need to focus on getting the silver. There you go. We'll probably afford to get rid of this now because we've got a big old backlog of silver building up. So the silver mushrooms. Yeah, all the bot can carry quite a bit. Yeah, no. Imperium drug production. Okay. Right, that will allow us to, the enhancing combat steams and the incredibly strong Fenrisian ale. Oh, that's the, that's the stuff that gets the Space Wolves bladdered. And if it can get a Space Marine jolly, so to speak, it would. I mean, you need to have like what's it, like 2 livers and an extra kidney to process it, which is what the Space Marines have. Okay. It doesn't mean all these, the robotic components will be going over there, but that's okay. So this is the hall, the hall of storage. Why is that a darker room compared to the others? Oh, because it doesn't actually technically have any. Yeah, it's using grid lights. It's not using wall lights. Okay, yeah, that's all right. That's okay. See, look how nice and organised this is now. How's this going? Okay, so it's growing 200% growth because of everything else. It's a slow. Yeah, see that the neutral leaf has grown by 29%, silver's 25%, so it's a bit slower. So this is we'll just leave that. We'll just leave that. Where's the ER? Oh, okay, we can know where it's gone. Yeah, there he is. For some reason I keep putting them over here, I'm not entirely sure why. Right, so let's pop this in the hospital. And we'll put it we'll put it somewhere. Let's put it there. There you go. So yeah, these beds need to be upgraded as well. So we need to have like a surgery, we need to have other bits and pieces. So I mean, this is more like a sort of basic field hospital. I mean, it's functional, it does the job, but it needs to be improved. It really needs to be improved. Now, I think I did have a blueprint for one. Let's just have a look. Blueprint hospital complex. Oh yeah. Yes, that's. Can I put it in here? No, it's too. Yeah, that's... Ooh, that's a... Yeah, I'm just trying to gauge... Oh, there we go, it makes it easier. Now, I understand why it's split into two like that, but I think I prefer it all to be in one big building. Yeah, I do. I prefer it to be all in one. So looking at this, let's go to the prefab again. Where's the hospital? Hospital? Oh, duh, right there, the big thingy. We've got the advanced hospital, 8 patients, a common room, 2 operating rooms, and a storage room. Held medicines include vitals monitors, plastic services, and a drug lab. 20 by 8. Okay, this sounds more like what I'm after. Yeah, I mean, it's smaller, but this looks like what I'm after, I think. How much does that cost? 11,000. Oof. Oh, that's right. That's a hotel. That's a hospital complex. Very large hospital complex with space plus 2 drug labs, storage rooms. Oh wow. Okay, that is actually pretty big. Ugh, that is pretty big. Small crematory. A small crematory contains an electric crematorium plus a walk-in freezer to store. Oh, that sounds grim, but you know, does make sense. Mausoleum. I mean, if we're going to have multiple vampires, it makes sense to. Oh, actually, that's not a bad idea. Let's just see how much space that takes up. Yeah, it's actually not a bad idea. That's not a bad amount of space. Oh, rogue. Oh, rogue. Oh, here we go. Right. Yeah, I think I needed one of these. Okay, so they may not have an STC fragment on, but let's just send Jade. We'll call the convenient transport company, Rogue Trader. Where's Jade gone? Oh, there she is. Yeah, we've got 7,000 silver, which is not a lot. Those numbers need to be pushed up. Those are rookie numbers. There you go, Jade. Thank you. Right, here we go. An STC fragment. There we go. Finding an STC system would be equivalent to... You know what? Because this is going to be a long time before we can get one of these again. I'm going to take one. I don't think we've got anything they want to buy. Yeah, this is why we need lots of silver. Relic components. Some are selling their advanced ancient pieces of technology. Point is they're extremely valuable as resources. Also value such things as village artifacts. Okay, now we'll take the STC fragment for now. Because this is going to be, like I say, it's going to be a while. Again, why did it keep dropping them there? In fact, you know what? Let's actually create a fragment shelf for STCs. Let's put it, just for a giggle, let's just put it, yeah, let's put it there. Oh, there you go, the hoarder bots picked it up. Thank you. Does kind of make sense. It puts it over here. It's like a temporary storage sort of thing for like when vehicles drop stuff off, then it gets carted out. Like, apparently you got some Mandalorian iron. I don't know where that came out from. Mechanoid component, an STC fragment. Yeah, this is why we need a cogitator. Right. So, I have to make a choice. I can either try and find a brain, or I can pick a colonist and extract their brain. I mean, technically, no, that'd be cruel to put someone into a freezer and then basically extract their brain out of them. I mean, there's a couple of prisoners here, but no, they're not our prisoners. We are keeping an eye on them because they are our guests. They just happen to be prisoners. Yeah. Oof, down to 1909. That's a bit rough, but you know. Oh, look at that. Oh, look how nice and organised that is. Look at that. That is very nice. Oh, there you go. Omnibot has caught some silver. Cool. Right. Okay, so here is, like I say, it's going to be the crafting benches because there's multiple benches. So let's look at production, I think it is. So you've got a machining table, which is the blue one, just underneath Machinto. Yeah, we've got a stonecutter's table. That's there. Yeah. We have drug lab. Drug lab is in the kitchen. Yeah. We have the electric smelter. Yep. Biofuel refinery. Fabrication bench. Yep, got one of those there. Research bench. High tech research bench. Yeah, we've got that in the lab. The crematorium. We don't really need a well, I think we do have a crematorium actually. Yes, we have them over there. Hydroponics, fermenting, artisan workshop. That's more for the artisanal things. I think they can go in the kitchen area, I think. Do we have one of those? It doesn't look like we do. No, we do not. Okay, let's have one of those. Let's just pop you there. Right. Okay. So don't need cash register, archaeology desk, yes. Barbecue grill, easel. Are we at the stage where we want to do artwork yet? Not yet. Assembly bench. Oh, I think we have an assembly bench, don't we? Do we not have an assembly bench? You know what? I'm going to put one in here right now, so we do have one, even if we don't really use it. Okay. Oh, interesting. Animal prosthetics and bionics. Oh, we don't have one of those. Let's just pop you there. There we go. Loading bench, a workstation for hand loading ammo. Yes, we're going to need one of those. Okay, so we'll pop that there. Alright, so next is oh yeah, computation center. I mean, we do not. Gunsmith station, crafting modular weapons. Okay, we'll pop that down there. There we go. Why is that different? I'll come back to that in a second. Automated janitor, yeah, we have that in the thing. Chaos Undivided. No, why are we having that heresy? Thank you very much. Forsaken Forge can only be built by a colonist with the Forsaken Knowledge gene. I don't think I've got anybody who's got the Forsaken gene. So do we have a meat mincer in here? You know what? Let's pop you there. Even if we don't use it, good to have. Alright, okay. So, dismantling table. An ancient dismantling table that integrates machine. You know what? Just because, let's pop you there for now. Yeah, I can always rearrange stuff later if need be. Robotics workbench, yep. Art bench, yeah, don't worry about it so far. Tailoring. You know what? Yeah, let's have an easel here. Let's have an easel. Let's put it. You know what? Just put it here for now. Even if we don't actually end up using it, just there so we know we've got one. Right, okay. So let's look at recreation to see what we've got here. Obviously, let's look at this part of it. Okay. Oh, that's actually starting to look pretty good as a casino. It needs some decoration. Definitely needs some decoration, but as a base thing, I mean, technically this is not really part of the casino. This is just like places for people to play like D&D or Warhammer or whatever. Which again, weird moth. Which again is quite funny. But if you've ever been to a convention hall, it's like it's basically it's one of those sort of things. So we have the I forgot what they're called. Slot machines. Okay, so ATMs there. Those are just decorations. Those are, I think, props and decorations. Yeah, here would be. Yeah, like I say, this will definitely. Actually, you know what? I'm actually going to work on this now. Even though I won't have the space to actually do it, I want to actually make the prepare the area, so to speak. Right, so we'll go with steel because that seems to be what works the best here. So we go 5. Add that one there. So look, that is, what is that? So we're going to go from there to there, which is 9. So 9, 10. No, don't want that. Okay, and so that'll be duplicated there. So the same again. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, don't include that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Add that there. And then this will be basically Nuke Mountain, I suppose you could call it. Trim these bits off as well, just because. Let's make it look a bit nicer. Give me a little bit more space. Having no mad rush to do this, so it'll just be like as I check up here and I remember it. Yeah, just do a little bit. Like this bit, for example. You know what? Let's put another door. So that's what it is. 1, 2, 3, 1. No, because that needs to go. No. I can't get that yet. Okay. Going off. So yeah, basically it's going to be like this is going to be extended up and then duplicated over. So it may have to go over probably maybe one more, I think. So yeah, looking at this, it'll be like there and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's just actually build these now. So 1. That's it. These also help to cool. These things need to be cooled down. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there we go. There, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And then there will be 1, 2, 3, 4. My maths is right. If not, I'll just demolish it. Yeah, that makes a bit of sense. So let's actually get these support columns in first, because these are going to be very much needed, both to cool down the area and to support the ceiling. So it all matches up, but it's more to keep this mounting from overheating and exploding and becoming a combination of Mount Vesuvius and Chernobyl. That would be very unpleasant for everybody. Very unpleasant. Okay. I'll probably like get some props up, like I may even make this like a little area here. You know what? That's actually a great idea. Like a, oh, what do you call it? When you're about to go into like a dangerous area and you need to get suited up in like the hazmat suits and things like that. There's a name for it. I can't think what it is. But you know what I'm talking about. Okay, right. So let's have a look. So we have got animal prosthetics. Okay, so I'm just. Oh, we can make prosthetics for these ones. Okay, I'm just gonna go with decontamination chamber. Thank you. Yeah, so basically it's just going to be a decontamination chamber. Okay. I'm just going to do it. So we've got. So that is basically like a simplified version of that. Okay. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Then we'll have that like as a. No, they can go in through here. They'll come in. They'll be. Just a little. I mean, obviously, I don't need to do this. But for me, this feels like the right thing to do. There'll be a, like they'll come in, let's just put it down to, I don't know, say to about there. Yep. So let me just check something. Large ornate door. 1, 2. But that's yeah, that's free. So if I have that beep beep beep, yep, there we go. Yep. So if I put that answer there, cancel that one. Right over here. Same to there. And I probably have like some lockers and mannequins with like the decon suits and things like that. But there's also as well. I'm going to put it. That sorry, wrong one. No, I do not. No, actually, no. I'm going to change that. Let's cancel that. Heavy grey. Yeah, there we go. That's more fitting for a nuclear reactor chamber. Yes. There you go. Oops, so let's cancel that one. I mean, it looks like it's got the Imperial symbols on it, which is jolly. Put that on. You know what? Let's cancel that there. We'll put one of those. There we go. So basically, the whole plan is you come in through the big bit here. There might be like a security guard or something like that there. You know, you go into there. These will be the various decontamination chambers for RP purposes only. And then you go in, do the stuff with the reactors, and come back out. So, I think that for the decontamination area, in fact, if I'm going to do that, no, I'll keep that because they're lined up with the reactors. I think it makes sense to have these areas be the sterile floors. So we'll go with, sterile grate tile. Sterile grate tiles with special cleaners, extra clean rooms, improve outcomes in hospitals and research labs. Slow to build but very quick to clean. So this is the same, but it is, that takes up more silver. Yeah, that. No, I don't want a great tile. I just want a basic sterile floor. That's 12 and 3, 8 and 2. Ooh. You know what? Let's go with the great tile because I think this will be appropriate for here. And then in here we'll put we'll just put some, I don't know, let's just put something that looks like it could belong in a but a spaceship. You know what? Yeah, let's put these in here as well, just for a giggle. Yep, yep, yep. There we go. Same for here. We'll put bip, bip, and bippity bip. So I could turn these into sterile ones, but that's a waste of silver, I feel. And we need silver. Like I said, we need silver. But just to be on the safe side, I'm going to do that. Okay. We're going to be producing some serious... It's okay, because each of them, at the moment, the way I've got the reactors set up is each of them outputs at the current level of uranium input 20,000 watts. So for 6 reactors, that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, 120,000 watts of power I'll be outputting once I get all 6 reactors up and running. That's a lot of power. That's going to be powering pretty much the entire base. Obviously, I will keep the renewables because that stuff's good. You know, it's always good to have a backup. Oh, and look at this. I'm going to have to redesign this because otherwise we're going to be wasting a lot of power. May extend this to there. We'll see how that goes. I may even make a second one. Like sort of, I'll probably put a couple of batteries or something like in here as well, or maybe even like run along the edge of here, just to sort of, along there kind of thing. Not so much in the middle, but I think along the edge will probably be a good idea to have like some batteries, just so we have some spare. I mean, alternatively, there is this area here, which, because this is as far as I can build. This is the reason why I built up to this line, because that tells me. So I could just use this area as a sort of secondary storage for battery power. Even though it'd be connected to this, it won't have like a direct connection because I want to keep this area cool, and I may even have to build a second steel wall around here. We'll see. We'll see. But I don't want to be pumping out any of that stuff. Right. Like I say, we do not want to. Okay. Look at that. Right. Let's have a look at this now. See how things are going. Oh, cool. Yeah, because they're different tiles. Yeah, those are sterile tiles. I was wondering why they're different greys, but it's like, no. Because this originally was going to be the surgery room for the hospital. But it just got changed over to robotics for whatever reason. But that's why there's 2 different colorations there, because let's say one's a regular tile, one's a sterile tile. Although arguably I don't think we can call them sterile tiles anymore. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Have the and again I'm just gonna bip. Just so I can get the so yeah, that's as far as I can go. And yeah, we will put more. This will just be like full of batteries. So it's got two. Yeah, that's exactly what I want. Here, I'll just put some decoration in. Let me just make sure. Steel and silver, steel wool. Yep. Okay. There we go. Right. I'm in no rush for this to. He says as one of his drones just immediately starts working on it. Like I said, I'm in no rush. But oh, we need to have a door here because otherwise that completely defeats the object of having a sealed decontamination area. Right. So looking at structure, let's. Oh. Oh, it's a glass horse. Oh, this will be good. This will be good. Right, let's pop that there, so people can watch. So people can watch the person at work then. Yeah. A little donation box. Do we have anything? No. Well, obviously, I mean, technically we have one thing in the museum right now. A granite ancient hand axe. One thing. Oh dear. I mean, that would be nice having that on there. Okay. Alright. We got those there, those little rooms. Yeah, this place is messy. Oh yeah, this is going to be the gift shop area, isn't it? Yeah, I remember now. This will be the museum-y bit, or maybe even the entire bit will be in the museum. And then, God, I can't justify having all of this as the shopping area. Alright, okay, so let's see what we've got. We have got the loading bench. Okay, so this is where we make like the basic regular ammo. There's a lot of ammo types in this game. There's a lot. Like the 998 cal stuff, which is basically down there. Flares. Winchester ammo. Yeah, see how much there is. There's so much ammo types. Like for basically every weapon type in the game. Okay, so you know what? Yeah, just so we've got something, I'm gonna make 0.9. No, we'll go with. Okay, so we do need to make some FSX, and maybe some Promethium. I'm trying to remember what the FSX is. Where can that be made? For now, though, we're just gonna go with your standard Tempest shells, but we'll put that on pause. Here, this is the gunsmith station. This is for making modular weapons, I think. Oh yeah, modularized weapon. That's it. Convert a non-modular weapon into a modular weapon. Okay, so let's just pop that there for now. Pause that. Oh yeah, modular submachine gun. The modular weapon opens a gunsmith screen immediately after the weapon is created. Oh, so basically this is how I can make custom weapons. Oh, yeah. Alright, so, like a modular chain gun, for example. Things like, okay, so we need something for armor as well now. So, we need something for armor. Just generic armor stuff, I think. I'm actually making progress. This is scary. What's going on? Okay, so let's look at this. I said dismantling table. Okay, so this is like doing exactly what it says on the tin. There we go. I disable fire. So I said dismantle. I said, yeah, okay. So see how many different types of weapons there are. Like, yeah, weapon component. Okay, so yeah, we'll just have that there for the moment. Right, armor. How do I make armor in this? I think maybe it's a fabrication bench. In which case, okay, so that's the fabrication one. So let's actually move the fabrication bench down to. Actually, oh, I know what I can do. let's yeah, let's move that down to there for now. And then I'll put a second thingy up here to make armor. I'm trying to remember what it is. There's a specific bench I used to make armor with. I've got a sneaking feeling it's another fabrication bench. But the fabrication bench seems to be like a generic. Yeah, so you've got mechanite gear. Okay, so the fabrication bench is just your generic fabrication stuff. Oh yeah, I can make vibro stuff as well now, which is cool. Yeah. Oh no, what I can do actually, if I reinstall that there we go, then I can utilize the 2 benches. Yeah, that gives me a little bit more space over here. Yeah, armor. No, wrong one. Yeah, these are all the benches I've got, and this is oh, that's same what's being built there, right? Okay. Yeah, this is like everything I can build. So let's go for armor. Do I? Man, it doesn't look like I've got anywhere to actually make. Oh, no, I'll tell you like armor? No. Okay. Okay, so at the moment we've got the Kachian and the Cadian type of armor. Okay, so that will be the okay. Right, these are all the different benches I've got. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Actually, it will actually show me what stuff can be built. Okay, so yeah, the Cadian stuff is for the Imperial Guard. I need the more generic army. You know what? I'm just gonna check. Rimworld, what bench to make armor? Okay, so it's just a fabrication bench, right? That does actually make. No, I was right. Okay, so no. So we will keep that. Do I actually have any? I mean, we have some basic. Okay, I probably just don't have any armor really researched apart from the. Yeah, this is for the Imperial stuff. Yeah, very weird. Can I change the? No, I can't change the graphics table. Ancient dismantling table. Okay, so I didn't need to build a second dismantling table. Yeah, okay, I can cancel that one. Right, no point making a second one. I've already got one. I thought we've already got one. Oh, not that film. Alright. Okay, it's just let time run on for a little bit. But hey, at least we've got, let's say, at least we've got an SCC now. We just don't have a way to study it. That's the problem. Where can I make FSX? Okay, there you go. So FSX is made at a drug lab, biofuel refinery, assembly bench, or electric job lab. I cannot talk. Those places. Mandalorian iron. Rare form of iron only known to occur in the Mandalore system. I'm trying to think. Is it Beskar? Is that what it's called? Like the proper name for Mandalorian iron? What's something? We know something. No, we haven't researched it yet. Okay, yeah, we haven't researched it. Okay, I need to also check something else as well on the Rimworld wiki. Rimworld. Where to get an brain? Where to get... My search history is going to look freaking awful. Oh. Oh, I wonder. Oh, it is, thank you. So I don't want a brain implant. I wonder if I can actually make an artificial brain. Can I use that? No, it wouldn't work in the cogitator. It's designed for organic stuff. Oh, that looks okay. That looks really good for the decontamination chamber. Thing like the grilling on the ground like that. Yeah. Have I miscalculated that? No, I don't think I have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that should yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Something's gone wrong here. Something seems off in terms of the layout. I can't figure it out. Easel. Okay, so again we'll just painting. We'll suspend that so it's empty workbench. Same for here. Oh, hello. So for here it is the artisanal workshop where we can craft pipe tobacco, tobacco leaves. We can churn butter once or twice. Living in an Amish paradise. Ooh, extract some essence. You know what? Yeah, we'll just do that for now, just for a giggle. Here will be meat mixer. Make some chopped meat. Again, just do it just the once, so we've got the thing. I can't go wrong with weird out. So this is with the mechanator stuff. Right, okay. Right, let's make... oh, no, we need to have somewhere to store these as well. So... yeah, that's the mech recharger stuff. Although, technically, I think that should more go down there. I feel like that should be better off down there. Yeah, let's put it there, actually. Because this is more like the mechanator related stuff, and then that gives me room up there to put like, the different stations and things. Oops, no, let's just cancel that. No, I remember there's a reason why I did that. Because... bump, bump, bump. Yeah, I remember now. Right. So we'll set that up to convert reactive chem packs into chem fuel. Waste packs, yep, chem packs. There you go. So it's waste packs into reactive chem packs, and then reactive chem packs into chem fuel. So it's a double stage process. So it's like, yeah, that's it. Interesting. Right. So yeah, where can I get a... And I'm going to regret this, but where can I get a brain? Both in game and IRL. What was that? That is the steel wall. Go to left. That's that one. That's that one. Yeah, not quite yet. Apparently he's found raw fungus. Brain and brain. What I said, I am the greatest. I will leave now for no reason. Futurama is just sheer perfection in an animated show. I mean, mainly for the professor giving me probably one of my favourite gifts of all time. The Angry Dome. Like, if anybody needs me, I'll be in the Angry Dome. I've said it to my friends a few times where it's like, basically code for it's like, look, I'm annoyed. I am really freaking peed off. Just give me a moment. Yeah, the Trek reference. Yeah, it's one of those, it's... I'm not so hot on the... Hello! Hi! I'm not so hot on the old TOS stuff, but the next generation things is more... What's about you? Oh, I've just seen what the time... That's why, because it's 8:15 and you want attention. Okay. Yep, so yeah, this area I'm not happy with. Like, I don't hate it, but it's just like, it's not... It's like it feels like it could be more. Right. Okay, who? I didn't think it was a TOS reference, but just the way it was like Spock's brain. What an episode! I do remember that episode. That was the original series stuff was both. I mean, for the time, it was freaking groundbreaking. There's no denying that. But when you look at it with sort of more of a objective point of view, some of the things were just a bit, sort of thing. Like, not necessarily bad, just, But the good stuff from that was good. Yes. Guardian, like the one with the Guardian of Forever. You got something stuck on your... No, come here. No, come here, you silly cat. You got something stuck on your head. No, stay still. There you go. A bit of something stuck to your fur. Right. Yeah, this... Yeah, I mean, this was just like, like a hodgepodge upon hodgepodge. So again, I don't hate it. I think it just needs reorganization is what this is. And I think what it is, what I can probably do, and I'm just spitballing here, I will probably change it several thousand times. I will probably do something very similar to like what I've got here. Have line of 3, like that, and that will sort of cover 3, line of 3, and have it going all the way up. So, and it will be like there'll be like a little sort of run corridor down the middle, and there'll be every ingredient. I mean, here it's just like, big, little, big, little, big, little, big, little sort of thing. Now, the thing is with that is I'm going to need to move these if I want to do that. So let's actually know what. Let's move that now. I can't move that down. I suppose I could. Let's actually move these. Let's move these over to there, because it's what I originally was going to do with them in the first place. To sort of give some power to... Let's make it a little bit more... Yeah, there we go. And I can always put like a couple more there. But you know what? That's exactly what I'm going to do. And then we'll put one there. Hey! You stop, madam. And let's just count. Someone's demanded attention. No, what? What's the matter? You are getting really. I know. Come here. There you go. See? Is that what you wanted? You want a head kiss? Yeah. Okay. All right. Right. So let's try this again. So let's actually move this over to here. Let's have it. Yeah, have it there. Because this will give me a bit more space over here, and this will give although these are on the power grid, it kind of makes sense to have these and more sort of so that one there. Yeah, that'll free up some space. Did I just build a copy or did I move it? I did. I just built a copy. No, I wanted to move it. There we go. Reinstalled. That's it. Okay, so. Oh, don't you dare. No. Oh, I think the game's crashed again. If it has, I'll just call it. It's 20 past 8, so if it has, I'll. Yeah, it didn't seem to like me doing that. I'm starting to think it might be yeah, it's crashed. Yeah, it's not doing anything. Okay, I mean, at least it kind of, sort of, mostly worked. I think that might have been a me issue rather than the game this time. Because I know it doesn't like if you just like keep. Oh, it could also be because I had the game on pause. I'm an idiot. I'm a freaking idiot. Like, why is it not working? Oh yeah, the game's paused. You saw nothing. Right. So, what I'm going to do as well, I'm going to put a cut of these. No, I don't have the. Yeah, that's a definite moment. Imperial drug production. Excellent. So, yeah, we'll keep these here. I'm not going to put any batteries out here because if they get wet, water and electricity, not friends. Definitely not friends. What I will do is there's a foam turret. These still haven't cleared off because we need rain. So I'm going to make a foam turret-y thing. I think. Let me type in no audio when you have the tab muted. Yeah, I've done stuff like that before when when I play like my RPG games over Discord or whatever, and I'm sort of sitting there and I've turned around and not realised that I've pulled my headphones out of the socket, so it's just like I can't hear anybody. Like people can hear me because the mic's working, but I can't hear them. I'm like, what's going on? Like, everything else as well. I'm just turning around and like, right, I'm going to plug it. It's like that, really. So yeah, let's put the because I want that to cover. I want it to cover a big chunk of it. These things actually, these turrets are pretty good, but let's put it a little bit. Let's say there. Because then it will cover a little bit for, and it will at the very least it will cover the main bulk of the barn. There we go. Hey. Okay. There we go. That's good. Yeah, that will then clear up some space here. I can then, like I say, just pretty much, I'm gonna, if I get a chance over the weekend, I'll probably do it then. Just repeat what I've got here and just put basically one, sort of standardized standardize the fields, and essentially just duplicate this, and for each there'll be like a 1 or 2 gap between them, and it'll just be like each thing will be a different ingredient, and I'll try and have at least one small field for every sort of cooking ingredient. The bamboo I'm sorry, a Timberwolf is hunting Bernard. No, we will not be having that. You know what? No. This is going to be a chance for you to there we go. Can only target non-vampires. Alright, let's have you... Let's see if this... can't use... Must target a human. Okay, worth a try. Yeah, you know what? Let's go for aimed shot. And, you know, you're a melee person. So let's put you into melee. And let's have you... There we go. Because you're fast and nimble. Also, you're closer as well. Bernard's being attacked by a Timberwolf. Right, come on, Nona. There you go. Why are you not using the stun thing? There we go. Finish off the wolf. Yeah, all done. Not doing that, but it's unfortunate. Right, yeah, go and get yourself healed. Dropped your flintlock. Never mind. You're going off to you are. Oh, you're going off to you're going off to the regenerator. Okay. Oh, that's another space marine. All right. That's wait. How much juice have we got in the We have 3. We really need to crank up our gene capsule production if we want to have a Primarch level 1 soon. But that's I have to sort of work out how to sort of increase things. It may be worth moving the benches into here and have them dedicated just to making the gene capsules. There's enough space there to do it. So yeah. This is going to be, I say, the garden. I think that's what's bothered me about it. It isn't the fact that this is lots of different pieces. It's that it's lots of different pieces combined with different fields. But yeah, the bamboo plant is worth keeping somewhere. So that might be good to pop that down. But it's because the bamboo plant's going to be used there. So the bamboo and the corn. Not corn. Corn. I've got to be careful what I say because of what's in this game now. Yeah, we need to crank up the research as well, I think. I wonder if it's... Can I? In the cryosleep stuff, okay. Let's just have a look on the ore. Automated defenses, yep. Weaponized automated drones. Oh, it's locked. Right, of course, yeah, because I need to. Right, yeah. Yeah, I need to really crank up the. Oh, you're going to pick up your weapon. Thank you, Nana. Yeah, there you go. Get yourself healed. And coagulate. Yeah, that's good. It looks like it's a nothing, but essentially what she does is she goes up to it and uses her vampire stuff to fix the bleeding, which is... Ironically means that they would make a pretty good doctor. Not her personally, but just vampires in general. Okay. It is kind of to half past. Adam's getting grumbly. Oh, hello. Area revealed. Oh, of course. Yes, yes. This is all being revealed. Yes. Okay, so yeah, looking at this. Okay, yeah, I've just seen what the issue is now. Why this is making my brain ache. Right, I think I can see it now. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move that over one. We'll move that over to there. Yeah, this is why it's making my brain ache, because it is just a little bit off. But I don't want to have to rebuild everything. So I'm just going to move one of the columns over. It will give them a nice bit of support. And then... Ah, that's why. I remember. Okay. Yeah, because originally this was going to be a wall. And I worked it out as if this was going to be a wall. But then I built it without a wall. Which is why... Yeah, I see what I've done. I see what I've done. Yeah. Like, yeah, this originally was going to be a wall. This was going to be like a separate area of like the nuclear stuff one side and like the plasma ones this side. But yeah, I don't need to worry about that anymore. And I can have one going all the way down there. Here we go. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And that ties in nicely with here. Yeah, let's have some floor plating lights for here. I don't think a column would work aesthetically for that. I think it'll be more fitting a... I mean, the only reason I here is because it's a massive amount of space, which is why I need to have those there. And I think there's a trees one as well, excuse me. Whoa. Yeah, we need... Oh, we have got an excess of 40,000 watts. I need to make some more battery storage. Right, okay. Let's expand that up to this. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's put that to there. Again, I'm just going to put it to this so there's a little bit of a gap. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll just put some more batteries. Like basically, one there, da da da, da da. Some single ones in the middle, and yeah. Oof, yeah, we do need some more we need it. Otherwise, we're just wasting uranium for the moment. Okay. So this is slowly. I mean, we still need to get some silver, but like I did with the steel. If I can get things set up, like here, for example, what are you working on? You are working on uranium, I think? Yeah, you're working on the uranium. Yeah, all those bits and pieces there. That's what I was after. We need some more of those. So yeah, let's have one there. One there. One there. There we go. Ah. Crypto sleep thing. What? Okay. Right. Before I go anywhere, whilst it's fresh in my mind, let's have a look to see the computers or anything to help with the research. Because the faster we've got a lot of things to research, so the faster we can go through this. Yeah, we need to get the signal chips as well. You can get signal chips by using a mechanizer to summon a Diablos ray. Those things are dangerous. Those things are freaking. You know what? You know what I'm going to do? Just to show how dangerous the mechs stuff is, I'm going to do a hard save. Go with silver needed, and I am going to have Jade, who is our mechanator. I'm going to get her to summon the mech threat, just so you can see how freaking dangerous they are. And it goes up to tier 6. So this is tier 1. It goes Diablos, War Queen, Apocraton, Infernus, War Empress, Apoptosis. So this is going to be the Diablos level, which is like level 1. Okay, I think she goes to the thing where Mogam is. It takes like I think it takes like an hour in game to a day to basically because you're sending the signal and go, oi, we're here, bring it on. Show how dangerous they are. Extract genes from canine. We have dog genes now. Okay. You know what I think I might do? This might be brutal. I might... But Flotsy's coming up to like 68. And I think... Because I haven't been able to extract like the ages gene and stuff like that first, so... I think if we get to a point where someone is about to pop their clogs, shall we say, and if we don't have the ageless and the immortal gene or factors activated, I think they will be the person we will extract their brain from, so they can always remain as part of the colony. That sounds pretty ethical, doesn't it? It does to me, anyway. How are you doing, Nona? Oh yeah, even though she says it looks like she's injured, it's just because, oh, she's in pain. Why are you in pain? Why are you in pain? Oh, because your genes are regrowing, that's why. Okay. And you were injured, right. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I think I'll do that. I won't, force a prisoner, but if it does look like someone is about to depart this mortal coil, yeah, I think we'll do that. Apparently you're not injured. Even though technically... Weird. Jade, where are you? Jade, right? Oh yeah, you need to go and actually summon them. Right, okay. Right, there you go. Oh, it doesn't matter who summons them. Right, okay. Oh, it does actually need to be Jade, right? Okay, fair enough, right. Yeah. Summon the Diablos threat will summon the following hostile mechanoids. 1 Diablos, 3 Minotaurs. The mechanoids will arrive in the next few hours or days. Are you ready to fight? No. Let's find out. Actually, let's have this. We need to give Nona a sword, I feel. I don't know, it just feels right giving her a sword, I think. Vibro sword. Yeah, let's give her the Vibro sword. She has okay, decent melee skills. I don't think she's really got any armor. Yeah, I'm fully expecting this to go bad because every time I've tried to summon these before, it has gone bad. But I know we have the Moon Ding. I know that. But I'm not going to use it this time. I'm gonna just gonna see how things go au natural. Oh yeah, that would help. I need to actually connect them to the power grid. I was wondering why those fire turrets weren't activated. I keep doing that. Yeah, so this is the silver. I'm really not happy with the silver, but can't be helped. What? Yes, you're being cute. Right. Jade, where are you? Oh, she's doing the summoning. Yes. Attracted by your mech band signals, an ultra heavy mech from Murdux, yeah, ultra heavy. Murduxan mech hive will arrive soon. Be prepared. Critical alert. Diabolos incoming. Yeah. Arrive in a few hours or days. Yeah, it depends how close they are. So I'm going to stay on until it happens, but obviously when I reload from the game save tomorrow, it'll be from the hard save I did before. Yeah, this is the level 1. This is the level 1 mech stuff. I think you need to beat the level 1 to be able to summon the level 2. And I think you can keep summoning the level 1, but you need to at least beat it once before you can summon the level 2. And then you can summon the level 2 to 3. They're like sort of the stages to sort of say, let's see how good your Mechanator is. And at the moment, you notice I don't have any mechs. Oh, here they are. Yep. Alright, here we go. So, yeah, that's a Diablos. Yeah, it has the Hellsphere cannon. Right, okay. I'm going to do this. Right, so Brilla. Alright, Jade. Right. Okay. So this is three little babbers. And this big boy. Yeah, it has 4,250 armor. Yeah, these are the little ones. They have 700 armor. These are your basic, your basic ones, your basic grunts in terms of mechs. Yeah. And lucky enough, it is a not exactly fast, but it's yeah. I think this was one of the things that before I had them join us. This was like, who else has got a weapon? You know what? Screw it. Let's bring everybody. Yeah, here we go. Oh, where's my? Here we go. Where is? Yeah, we have you as well. Where's our? There you go. Is our Jedi Padawan? No, you don't really have fighting skills. No, you don't. You're more you're more of a thinker rather than a fighter. Yeah, Riley. Yep, there you go. Okay, Coco. No, you're teen. I mean, you got a sniper rifle, and again, for some reason, you have a sidearm. You have bamboo stick. I don't know why. You know what? There you go. All right, here we go. Here comes. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we need to take these little shits on first. Yeah. Yeah, she just got vaporized. Absolutely. So like I say, these immortal characters are biologically immortal. You can see why I want to upgrade to like tech armor and things like that. Yeah, this is actually no, let's have you actually yeah, let's have you, there you go. And she's down. Age immortal, not body immortal. Yep, and you see, and Nona's down because she's got no armor. Right, here comes. Right, this is gonna be interesting. Jade, right? Yeah. So I might have things like turrets. Yeah, you can see it went a bit pear shape. Alright, let's see if I can get Jade to take on the needing the kill box. Oh yeah. Because the problem with these mechs is they come in and drop pods. So you can't really make preparations for a kill box for them as such. Yes, a whole thing of turrets. But if they tend to land in the same spot, then yes. Like say for example, if they always Calico's like crawling away, the blood splatter. Yep, see, Jade's gone. So yeah, this is the level 1 mech. I just want to see what happens. I'm not gonna. Okay, this is a simulation. You'll be all right. Oh, it's going to do its. Involuntary death rest. Yep, I know. Oh, move your butt. Move your butt. I was like, can we actually take out one of these things? Now, granted, these have like just the basic level armor and stuff like that at the moment. Yeah. Yeah. That's... Yeah. Yeah, these things are dangerous. So we'll, just to make sure, we'll just do a reload. But I will have a look to see if they always land in the same spot. If they do, then yes, I will definitely set up a kill box with turrets, everything, you know, stuff like that. But I've got a sneaking suspicion that because they come in and drop pods, that they can land anywhere. But I will check. I will check on that one. Because we're also going to have to, we've got some turrets, we've got some things we can build, but yeah, I've got some research to do. But the rewards that you get from killing the Mechanators are kind of worth it. But at the moment, we're not quite ready yet. Possible to lure them in with a sniper. Possible. I mean, we do actually have. I think we do have turrets. If not, then we can sort of nudge the research towards getting turrets. And oh, it didn't like me. There you go. It didn't like me doing that because I tried to do things whilst it was loading. Right. Okay. So I don't think we've got any turrets so far, but see you. Aggro them, get to the front. Oh, there we go. We have Astarte's bolter turrets. Oh, yeah. Yeah, baby. Same stats as well, so we could have like a couple of the bolter turrets, a couple of the las cannon turrets. Yeah, these are jazzy. How much damage is that? Fire rate. Okay. Not paintable. If I'm going to make of them, it sounds like these bolter turrets would be the thing. Although, having said that, no, las cannons. I think the las cannons fire faster. Oh, was that the range? Oh, that's a spicy bit of range it's got there. Oh, that's a spicy bit of range that thing's got. Oh, I like that. Right. So, if they land here, I mean, I could put like, say, oh, look at. I got, wait, okay, so, let's see. Let's put one there for the moment. I'm not going to put it there. I just want to see how much space. Oh, that's beefy. Look at that. Okay, so if I wanted to, I could have, like, say, there. Actually, no, if I want to cover there would be a good spot. And then just sort of have them regular spots around. So they, because I think that's what this border area is. It's for raids and things like that to land. But I will, like I say, I will double check. But oh, that's a. Okay, is that the same? Is that the same range? Or is that no? That's about the same, I think. Actually, it will probably tell me on the stat block. Weapon, las cannon. Yep. Range. Here we go. Range of 40. Okay, so for the las cannon. And for the bolter turret, it is. Oops, no. Does it a shrink ray? So yeah, okay. Yeah, these are the dumb turrets. These are the ones that will be bolter turret. Okay, so yeah, the turrets. These turrets have a range of 40. That's 40 squares. Nice. Okay, let's have a look to see what other turrets are available. Uranium. Is that depleted uranium? Okay, so looking at that, it has a range of. Where's the range on this? $86. We'll put that in the. We'll put that in the research queue. Yeah, I mean. Okay. It fires uranium slugs which tear through plastic like paper, but it's less effective at close range. Right, okay, that makes sense. So it has good range, but obviously the projectiles need that little bit of time to sort of get up to full speed. So, yeah, that is. Okay, so we need something that's also going to be good against mechs. So, what's this? Pulse charge defenses. So I need to. So this is space stuff, which means I need to find the whatchamacallit to unlock it. Build weapons which use crystalline shards that home in on targets. Go on. Shard swarmer turret. Oh, I see. Right, okay, so let's see. I see Shard Lance. Okay, so it's a shorter range. Alright, so we'll keep that on the last thingy. So, Charge Blaster turrets. Those are ones there. Charge Blaster turrets. Oh, hello. Yeah, I need to unlock things. Oh yeah, this is like in-game stuff, basic upgrades. Yeah, signal chip tier. This is why I need to get the level 1 mech tier, because it will give me the signal chip, which will allow me to study this, which will allow me to do other stuff, and which will eventually allow me to build androids. And you can see here there are tunnelers, ciphers, pikes, marshals, bandwidth packs. So I've kind of got some of these already, but some of them I don't. Imperial fortifications. You know what? Oh, what's this? A bolter turret. Yeah. Tarantula turrets are operated by a machine spirit that selects and engages targets autonomously. Distinct from the forbidden abominable intelligences, machine spirits have no ability to think for themselves or improve themselves. Oh, right, we'll put that in the queue. Thank you very much. So let's have a look at this. What's the range on this bad boy? 58? That's not too shabby. Oh, I see. It uses the 998 cow. That's the same as the... Yeah, that's the same as the basically what's on the Rhino on the Moondeng. That uses 998 cow, I think. Alright, okay, so let's just have a look at this. Look at the information thing on here. Oh, here we go, here it is here. Ah, so yeah, there's derp. There's nobody in the thingy. Yes, I was like, why is nobody? Why is this not working? Because there's no gunner in the gunnery seat. Okay, all right. I'm doing another. God, that's got some good stuff there. So yeah, I'm gonna have to double check to see if they always land in the same spot. I mean, I don't mind setting up a kill box. And in fact, here would be a good spot for it. The thing is, I would have to make a wall, which I'm kind of half doing anyway, all around here. And let's have the... In fact, yeah, I think here would make a good spot for the kill box. Because this still leaves this area over here that I can say allocated for making the starship. Well, more like here. Wait, no! No, you do not do that. No. No, naughty. Yeah, I'm going to... Because here would make a good spot, because we've also got some natural defences here, and then we can sort of channel them through here and have like lots of turrets just basically pointing at them. Yeah, I'll check to see if they always land in the same spot. If they don't, I'll have to have a look into it. I mean, I don't mind building like a whole wall all the way around because I've got plenty of steel to do that now. And yeah, because I'll just have to be like all the way along there, all the way along there, all the way along there to about sort of here, I think, and to here. Because I also need to have space for my my vehicles to be able to get out as well. So yeah, if we keep this area like sort of clear, this can be like the outer ring road sort of thing, or as I'm now going to think of it, the M25. That's now stuck in my head. That's going to be the M25 now. For those who don't know, the M25 is the big motorway that goes around London. Also, if you're familiar with Good Omens, it is also the symbol of Degra. Great. Yeah, I'm waffling. Cat's getting grumbly, so I'm going to do a save. I'm going to do a very quick research to see if they actually do. The thing is, if we can get a nice little sort of spot there to create that can handle mechs, basically, once we get to a point where we'll be able to handle and deal with mechs, I'll be able to start turning things like the raids and things like that back on. Just to make things more spicy. So yeah, I'm going to go and check on that. But for now, I'm going to say good night. Providing there's no more bewilderment from the game, we'll be playing this tomorrow. But Friday, we will be watching the first 4 episodes of Season 2 of Spy Family, which I don't think I've seen. So I don't think I've seen because I might have been, some medication that affected my memory. But for now, good night. Excuse me, madam, can I press the button? Thank you.